Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new video here on FPL Now. Today we're going to be going over an updated version of my Game Week 1 draft. So if you're excited for the video, drop a like down below, leave a comment. What are your Game Week 1 drafts looking like for the first week of FPL? Subscribe if you're brand new, and let's get into the video. So, starting things off, let's take a look at my goalkeepers. It has changed. I did have Matt Sells in goal as my 5 mil goalkeeper, but now I've opted for two 4.5 mil goalkeepers instead. They are both playing goalkeepers, and I guess they rotate relatively okay-ish. I mean, for the first three fixtures, Kelleher's got Forest away, Villa at home, and then Sunderland away, and Verbruggen's got Fulham at home, Everton away, and then City at home. So I could play like Verbruggen for the first two game weeks, and then obviously when Kelleher's got Sunderland away, I can just play him instead. I still think Matt Sells is the best goalkeeper to own in terms of price and points and the potential of points that he can get you, because with the goalkeeper changes, especially to bonus points as well, like making a save inside the box is like really good for bonus points. So for those goalkeepers that don't really do anything, so like your Edisons, your Allisons, your Reyes, because the team's so good, they don't really make many saves and stuff, they're never really going to be high on the bonus points. Whereas these goalkeepers that are constantly making saves, yeah, they're probably going to concede most games, but because of all those saves they make, they may even get like bonus points as well. And I think over the course of the season, that generally might be a little bit better than just having a goalkeeper that doesn't really do anything. I think Matt Sells is the best of both worlds because they are in a strong defense, but he's the reason for that. You know, he makes a lot of saves, or at least he did for us last season for Nottingham Forest. And like I say, the defense is relatively good as well. So for 5 mil, I still think he's the best kind of priced goalkeeper that's going to get you the most points. But I've gone with Verbruggen and Kelleher as well, especially if I bench boost Game Week 1, which I'm still kind of umming and ahhing about doing. Obviously, I'm going to need two goalkeepers that play. So yeah, gone Kelleher and Verbruggen. I think that is kind of what a lot of people are going with. But yeah, like I say, if I could have Matt Sells, I'd definitely go for him instead. I just don't have the money to be able to do that. But either way, those are my goalkeepers for my updated FPL Game Week 1 draft. Coming up next, let's take a look at the defenders. So I've still got Konza, still got Esteve or Estave, Cucurella, Udogie, and Wan-Bissaka. I'm pretty much set on this back line. I really like them. I know there's that Brighton defender, it's like De Koifer or something like that a lot of people are kind of jumping on. And he does look pretty good. And I mean, the Brighton fixtures aren't terrible, but you know, Fulham at home, Everton away, City at home. But I just think from a defensive standpoint, they're not the best. And I think players like Wan-Bissaka, who have got good fixtures, and he's going to really benefit from those, the new like DEFCON, I think people are calling it, obviously the defensive contributions. He's going to really utilize his season through that. And then again, Cucurella, really nice fixtures for 6 mil. A lot of people are going to go Gabriel, Van Dijk, other players as well around that price range. But I really like Cucurella going forward. And then, like I say, on a previous video, I said that Estave, I need to figure out how to pronounce that name. He rotates very well with Udogie if he plays. If he doesn't play, obviously I'll have to look for a different 4 mil playing defender. But as of right now, I think he rotates really well with Udogie. And then Konza as well, as I just really like him from that Villa defensive standpoint. You know, if they do keep Martinez and anything like that, then you know it should be good for Konza. But yeah, I do really like this back line. I can't see it changing a huge amount. I think I'm pretty I'm not going to say locked, because obviously it's so early, there's weeks to go and stuff. There could be injuries, there could be new signings, we really don't know. But as of right now, I just really like this back line. There's not really anybody else that I kind of want to throw into my team. Like obviously there's no players in this team from like Arsenal, City, but that's just because I can't really work them into my team. And I mean, the Arsenal fixtures aren't fantastic going from the start of the season anyway. Like they do have a really good fixture, but then it's kind of like sandwiched with two really bad fixtures as well. So it's not really a team that I want to spend loads of money on when there are teams that are just as good that have got better fixtures where I think I'm going to get more points. So yeah, the back line, like I say, you may disagree with it. It may get changed, but as of right now, I like I say, Cucurella, as long as he starts, you know, Palace at home, West Ham away, and then Fulham at home, that's just three really good fixtures from Chelsea's standpoint. And he was playing a lot in the last season. He was playing a lot in the Club World Cup. I think he's a sure starter, and he's getting so forward as well. So yeah, all kind of benefits him. And like I say, he's not like crazy owned as well. Like 20.3% I thought would be a little bit higher, but either way, that's my back line. Pretty happy with it. Very unlikely to change unless obviously there's some big kind of announcements regarding transfers and injuries and stuff like that. Coming up next, we're going to be taking a look at my midfielders. So this has changed a little bit. I've still got Kudus, still got Mo Salah, still got Palmer, but now I've got Wirtz, and I've also gone for Rodgers as well. Rodgers, again, I spoke about him a little bit in the previous videos. I think just because his price has gone up, a lot of people are going to put off him a little bit. But he's still that same player. He's a 90-minute machine. He got a decent amount of goals and assists last season. He is pretty much the talisman of that Villa side. At least he was last season anyway. And I think for 7 mil, I still think he's a massive bargain. I understand that he's not on penalties. I mean, he could be on penalties as well. Like, the penalty taking at Villa is kind of a little bit all over the place. Like, Tielemans has took one. Obviously, Watkins has took them. Some other players have took them as well. And Rodgers hasn't took one. But, I mean, I think he took one in, like, the Champions League or something like that, and he scored it, and like, why is he not on pens? If he was on pens, I feel like he'd be in everybody's squad. I just really like Rodgers going forward. I think for 7 mil, I think he's absolutely solid. There's some really good 6.5 mil midfielders as well that I quite like the look of, and again, he could easily get changed to one of those, but as of right now, I'm pretty content with having Rodgers in my team. I think going into a new season, you want those 90-minute secured players, and I think from my team so far, I've got that part, like, I guess barring Kudus and maybe, and obviously the Formula defender as well. But I think everybody else plays. I don't really see anybody else that doesn't. Like, obviously Wirtz is a new player, but he's definitely going to be playing in that Liverpool squad. Like, they're not going to spend all that money and then not, like, start him every single game. So Kudus is the only one that's a little bit up in the air about that. But I don't know, like, why would you go out and buy Kudus if he's not going to be, like, starting every single game? I think he's going to be solid. I really am looking forward to see how Kudus plays in that Spurs team. But yeah, Kudus, Rodgers, Palmer, like I say, he's kind of down by default. He's not 100% locked, but you know, on penalties, Chelsea look really, really good, especially in the Club World Cup, and he looked really good in the Club World Cup as well. So yeah, I really like having Palmer in my squad. And then yeah, from the Liverpool double up, I think Salah and Wirtz are gonna go big this season. I mean, I watched the friendly where Liverpool played AC Milan. They did lose, but Wirtz played 45 minutes. He looked absolutely unreal. Like, he generally looked so good, and I think he's just gonna hit the ground running, and I think he's just going to take the Premier League by storm. I think he's going to do a Haaland where he just started and just smashed it. I think he's going to do really, really well. And yeah, Liverpool looked very good attacking. They looked very bad defensively. They looked very shaky. I think all of AC Milan's goals were like counter-attacks. But yeah, I think Wirtz and Mo Salah are going to be absolutely unreal. If they add Isak to that situation as well, obviously that kind of rips the team up because everybody's going to want Isak. He won't be on penalties, which does kind of lower his... not lower like his potential, but obviously that's just one avenue of points that he's not going to have now, because obviously Salah's still going to be on penalties. So for 10.5 mil for an attacking player that isn't going to be on penalties but is going to be playing in arguably the best team in the world, you know, it's one of those. But yeah, Salah, Wirtz, Palmer, Rodgers and Kudus, I really do like that midfield. And again, I'll probably rip it up if Isak signs for Liverpool, which I think he will. I think they're going to do like a 150 mil bid this week or something like that. Ridiculous money, but he's probably worth it because he's just that good. But either way, those are the midfielders for my updated draft. Finishing things off, let's take a look at the strikers, and I quite like this triple up, to be fair. It's nothing crazy, but I think that they will go under the radar a little bit. I've gone with Welbeck, Solanke, and Strand Larsen as well. So 2 6.5 mil strikers and a 7.5 mil striker as well. Already spoken about Welbeck, with João Pedro going and, you know, other Brighton players going. I think that he's going to be the main man. He's going to probably be on penalties. So for 6.5 mil, I think that Welbeck is a great shout. Very, very happy with him. We're in spend just talking about him because I already have. Solanke, another player that I've spoke about a lot. Nice fixtures. Look like obviously good in that attacking Thomas Frank team. And yeah, going forward, I think that hopefully a lot of the goals do go through him. And then I've also gone Strand Larsen as well. Not playing him in that City game, obviously, start of the season, but like Bournemouth away, Everton at home, like, they're not terrible fixtures, and I think a lot of things go through Strand Larsen now, now that Cunha's gone. I don't know if he's going to be on penalties, because obviously Cunha was, but I think that they've got other players that will probably go on a penalty instead. But if he goes on penalties, then obviously it's just his stocks go up even higher. But no, I did own Strand Larsen for a bit last season. I owned him for like 10 game weeks, and he did actually deliver quite a bit. I remember him getting a brace in one of those games, got a couple of others as well. He got an assist or two. He wasn't actually terrible to own, and for 6.5 mil, I think he's all right, and it allows me to have like I say, that midfield of Rodgers, Palmer, Salah, Wirtz, and Kudus as well. And these are all playing players. Like Strand Larsen's definitely going to play, like especially with the loss of Cunha, everything's going to go through him. Solanke's obviously going to play, Welbeck's going to play, like I say, Kudus potentially, Wirtz should play, Salah's obviously going to play, Palmer, Rodgers, and then the back line, you know, everybody should play, barring a little bit of unsure about Estave. But yeah, I mean, like I say, I'm trying to go with players that are Prem proven, not like these new signings coming in, barring Wirtz, just because, like I say, he's going to be very good. I watched that game and he looked ridiculous in those 45 minutes. So that's kind of my updated Game Week 1 draft. I really like the way it's going now. Obviously, 3 weeks till the Prem starts, so there's still going to be signings and all that jazz. But as of right now, quite confident with the team. It looks pretty good to me anyway. But either way, that is my draft. Let me know yours in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like. Subscribe if you're brand new, ring the notification bell. Going to try and do daily videos now on the build up to the season start. But either way, have a fantastic rest of your day, and until next time, peace.